I'm here with Louise McClure of Fire Mountain Gems and Beads, and Louise is here with a wide assortment of earrings designed by Marlene McNutt. And Marlene couldn't be with us today.
Yes, outstanding designer. And the first thing I'd like to talk about is the vertical, the linear earring, and it's really appropriate for most face shapes. As with fashion, it adds height, so we want to accentuate.
Most people want that.
Exactly, accentuate the vertical lines. The next style is a chandelier style, and you can see some are wider at the base than at the top, and that will add width. So very, very fine selection into style.
And that's a style that became popular again a few years ago, but is showing no signs of slowing down.
No, it's
it
a wonderful,
keeps getting better.
Exactly, very versatile style. And then the last style we'll talk about is the hoop shape, which adds some very soft forms to the face, good for square type face shapes.
Oh, great. And now we're going to talk a little bit about the backings that we have on the earrings.
Yes.
Different types, right?
Yes, that really is the very first thing that we want to consider when we design earrings. We have various styles of backings, which would be the post style. There's also the French ear wire. And you can see some of the various findings that are available to design. Some are very elaborate, some are very simple. And we can also add color with some of the niobium wires with the color.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
And then we also have a style with the ear threaders and the elongated that we'll see here in this particular design. And a beautiful design here with the lever back.
Yeah, let's look at the findings that we have in display of the different ones. So the first row we have all of those lever backs.
Yes.
Which I find that lever backs are very popular because they're comfortable, and also, like for me, I could snap those in as I'm running down the stairs to my car.
Right.
You know, as opposed to fumbling with the back of a butterfly with a post.
Right.
And then underneath that, you have more hooks.
More of the hooks, the elongated styling. And the third row is the ear threaders.
Love those.
Aren't those beautiful? Yeah, various colors and finishes available.
And two different types, as you mentioned. The first one has the little bar in between.
Yes, it does. It has the bar in between that holds it stationary in the ear. And then the second style moves more freely, so you can adjust the length of the earring itself.
Love that. And then, of course, the hoops.
Yes, and a wide variety of hoops. And we can see various methods of attaching dangles to the hoops. You can get very simple, as in this case, attach directly to the hoop, or add some more length for the linear look with the hoop portion.
Exactly.
And those are available also post and French ear wire.
Or I see some of them have like the snap bar closure too.
They do.
Is pretty good too.
Margin of safety. That's very nice.
Ease of comfort, margin of safety. And of course, what do we have here?
Those are the chandelier styles, the last items on the tray. And you can see how we've added various materials to those. So a lot of movement, very fun shapes and colors that we can work with.
And you know what I like, that what you have here, you have three different sizes of chandeliers, where, you know, immediately what comes to mind sometimes when you hear chandelier, you think really big, big, big. But it doesn't have to be. You can have a chandelier, but it can be an everyday type look.
Exactly. A little bit smaller scale, not quite as elaborate in
It doesn't have to be evening time, you know, or all the time. And what do we have on the next tray below?
The next tray is various methods of attachment. How do we add dangles then? We want to explore movement and color and add some reflective light qualities to it. So we have some very creative assemblage that we're using here with various findings and bars, actually, from bracelets and necklaces that can be incorporated into the chandelier style.
And you know what's great is that many of these pieces, like you said, you know, you probably have them lying around in your bead box, and, you know, from making necklaces and bracelets and not really realizing that they can be incorporated into this too. So it's not anything different than what you normally have.
Right.
And then, of course, lots of examples.
Lots of examples of head pins. So, and those would be best used to attach the different beads and some of the metal findings that we have shown in the tray. And underneath that, we have some of the bails that can be used, either the glue-on or the cones next to those, and bead caps.
Love these earrings.
Aren't those wonderful? Yes, lots of just fabulous way to add color and movement into the piece. And then the last items that we have are the chains, and you can see there are various styles of chains that are available.
Look at how long that
is.
Yes,
yeah.
That's really your I mean business kind of earrings.
It is, definitely.
Love it. Very glamorous.
Yes.
Thank you so much, Louise.
My pleasure.
Well, coming up next. next is Katie Hacker, but before then, we wanted to take a few seconds just to show you these beautiful Marlene McNutt designs.